to a major crisis in Israel. The country engulfed in protest, the government in disarray over the prime minister's core reform bill that critics call a threat to democracy. Overnight, President Biden expressed deep concern, adding pressure on Prime Minister Netanyahu to back down. You see all the crowds in the streets right there. Foreign correspondent James Longman is on the scene in Tel Aviv. Good morning, James.
Yeah, good morning, George. Take a look. Huge numbers of people have come out here in the streets. You might be able to hear the music. There's a bit of a party atmosphere because people feel they're really on the edge of victory here. And this is as the country has come basically to a standstill now because a massive strike has been called. The largest union in the country has called for a strike. That means that the airport is now partially closed. Hospitals, banks, universities, all shutting down. People here are angry about Benjamin Netanyahu's plans to reform the judiciary, and they think today he could back down.
This morning, Israel plunged into chaos. Hundreds of thousands hit the streets overnight to oppose Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's controversial plans to reform the judiciary. And for the first time ever, the country's largest union has gone on strike. That's 800,000 walkouts.
We will continue to fight until this madness is stopped and order is returned to our country.
It's even closed the airport, grounding some 35,000 passengers. Hospitals, universities and businesses all closing. All of this is in response to Netanyahu's plans to give his government more power to choose Supreme Court judges, a move his critics say is an attack on the rule of law and democracy itself. Last night, weeks of protests reached a boiling point. Massive crowds blocked a major highway in Tel Aviv, lighting fires and chanting democracy. And in Jerusalem, protesters gathered out front of the Parliament building and near Netanyahu's home, clashing with law enforcement, police spraying water cannons, barricades broken. The spontaneous demonstrations erupted in response to Netanyahu abruptly ousting his defense minister, Yoav Gallant, after Gallant spoke out against the prime minister's legislation. Even Israel's consul general to New York suddenly resigning, telling ABC News, "I can't continue defending this government. I'd rather go back to Israel and protest."
Now, Prime Minister Netanyahu is expected to speak at some point today. People here feel that they are on the edge of something, that they have the momentum. We're also waiting to see whether or not Netanyahu's career, which has already survived so much, can survive this. Rebecca?
A big question and a real inflection point. Thank you, James Longman.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.